Hello everybody, my name is Goof Norton and welcome back to another broadcast of the Goof Norton Radio Show, episode number 28. We're getting pretty close to 30 episodes, and man, do I have some stories for you guys today. These have been collected over the day, really. I haven't really researched, well, I did some last minute research and stuff just in case, but these, I have like 3 topics for you guys today. And they're pretty, I kind of thought they were pretty important. One of them actually came from a friend, so I thought that was pretty interesting. So I thought I could bring that to you guys. So first and foremost, on Twitter, as always, President-elect Donald Trump, he went to Twitter again, and he did tweet about, how let me just put the picture up. I can do that for you guys. As you can see, he tweeted about how people should be put in jail and or lose their citizenship for burning the American flag. Now, I do say that this, I mean, it is kind of bad to see somebody actually burn, you know, the country that they stay in, the country that they live in, their own flag. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, putting them in jail or, you know, taking away their citizenship is an infringement on their rights as American people, because, as you know, some of you know, you have your First Amendment rights, your freedom of speech, and no one can take that away from you, no matter what, really, no matter what. And that's kind of where it kind of gets a little bit weird, because yeah, you know, hundreds of thousands of people have died, you know, for the right for you to even do that. And then you turn around and just burn the flag. But it's a form of expression, protest. It's you're expressing your rights, your freedom of speech. You can do that. So, I mean, I have to disagree with Trump on this one, because you shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't be punished for, you know, expressing your First Amendment right. Like, that is specifically what, you know, our military fights for. You know, they fight for our freedoms to do these kinds of things. So as an American, I believe that a person should be able to burn the American flag. You may disagree with that, but hey, they have the right to do so. So I cannot, you know, by law, you know, take away their rights, because then that would be me, you know, preventing them from expressing their rights. Thus, I would probably be put in jail or something, you know. Well, I don't think that's severe. I forget. But it's kind of a weird thing, because you really wouldn't expect that to hear from the president-elect. Like, you're the future president, and you're already talking about taking away someone's right to express themselves in that way. Just like he has the right to tweet that. You know, he can tweet that all he wants. He can tweet all the stuff he wants to say, and we can't do anything about it. He has the right to do so, and that's fine. But at the same time, you should also respect other people's form of freedom of speech. You can't just, you know, respect one person's, because then if you're not respecting somebody else's, that's discrimination. That's also wrong. So, you know, I want to hear your thoughts about that. Please let me know what you think about that in the comments below, because that's really interesting to me. The second thing I have on here is animal rights. Are they important? Are they not? A friend of mine on Facebook, she posted, and I quote, "I do not get why it's illegal to kill another human, but isn't illegal to kill other animals. Humans are no different from animals. We aren't better than them or anything. So some could argue that other animals don't feel the emotions humans do when our relatives die, but dolphins and especially whales have also been known to show signs of grief and mourning when separated from their babies/pods. Now the thing with this is, the funny thing is, I saw a Family Guy episode really recently talking about this because Brian, he killed a dog, and he spent the whole episode trying to get people to realize that animal lives matter, and it's kind of crazy because this kind of thing is kind of it's weird to touch on, because there are certain animals that are here for us to eat. That's obvious. Pigs, cows, goats, chickens, fish. Like, those things are there for us to eat. There's no doubt about that because they produce such great meat. But on a serious note, we do have a line where we draw to killing animals. I mean, there are laws and special groups, interest groups that that are set aside to protect these animals, especially endangered species, because Lord knows how many species we've let just die and go extinct because of our greedy selves. But we're meant to kind of coexist with these animals, really, not slaughter them all. But if it were illegal to kill animals, we would risk having certain populations getting too big. Take trophy hunting, for instance. That brings in a lot of money for not only this country, but in third world countries, like countries in Africa, countries. I don't know about the Middle East or anything else like that, but mostly I know about Africa. They do trophy hunting in their impoverished areas, because it helps generate money for their common defense, their villages, and the money goes straight to the people, and it also helps them buy land for the animals that they're trying to protect. So trophy hunting, in a way, is a good thing. So by killing animals, we're thus helping them to survive, because animal populations have actually gone up significantly. The rhino population has gone up. I forget by how much. Dang it, I was watching a show about that too. And it's just, the killing isn't as bad as it seems, but at the same time, I mean, maybe it is. But that's kind of where I'm going to leave that. I also want to hear you guys' thoughts about that in the comments below. Because that's a really weird subject for me to really talk about. I kind of brought it up because I thought it was really interesting. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts were on that. Also, the last thing today that I have to talk to you guys about, I know this is going by really quick because I don't really have much to talk about this time. YouTube is changing again. Now, when I got home, I just watched a video. Jacksepticeye uploaded a video called YouTube Change. And now YouTube apparently is unsubscribing people from channels. And it's not, they're just unsubscribing you from just random channels. They're unsubscribing you from channels you haven't watched in a while. I haven't really noticed a change since I've been subscribed to over like 100 channels. So I wouldn't really notice the difference as much. But I haven't been unsubscribed from the main people I watch, which is okay. I noticed a few people were unsubscribed from my channel. I noticed the numbers went down. And it's been affecting bigger YouTubers. Like Jack has been affected. I think Mark as well. The Grumps have been affected by this because I don't know why YouTube is doing all this. Like, it's really weird. It's part of the new change, I'm assuming, because YouTube is constantly changing every year. It's getting, worse and better simultaneously, kind of messing up with the flow of things. And now people were thinking maybe it's only happening to the channels that frick, dang it, I forgot what it was. I just watched 2 videos on this. I'm gonna link those in the description below for you guys, so you can go watch those. Because one of them I know for sure I will. The other one I may forget about. But there are some other things that were pretty much going on that kind of screwed up the whole YouTube game, and now it's getting harder for smaller YouTubers to kind of gain views, because since now the YouTube is unsubscribing people from other channels. Now the smaller YouTubers that have so little subscribers, now some of those subscribers are being taken away because people just don't have the time to watch as many videos as they do, like during, you know, holidays and summertime. You know, it's kind of unfair in a way. As a small YouTuber, it's going to be much harder, and then because people are already starting to revert to you know, these dumb tactics, you know, clickbait and all that stuff, because what else can you do? I mean, you're stuck in a rut where there's really no way out, there's no honest way out of this. I mean, there is, but for some people, they don't want to take that route because it's gonna take way too long, and it's gonna take more energy and more effort than they're already putting in. Even though they could already be putting in a lot, they could already be uploading, you know, every day. But it doesn't matter since they're still in this kind of purge, I guess, losing subscribers. So now they're gonna have to work like maybe twice as hard just to get, you know, just to gain a few, like 1 or 2. And this is kind of ridiculous. I don't understand why YouTube does this to us. It's really crazy, and it's kind of annoying sometimes. So now it's just getting harder now for the small YouTubers. Like, we're gonna have to work so much harder, you know, do so much more. I myself, I don't upload every day. I don't plan to anytime in the near future. I mean, maybe when I have more time, but for now, no. There are weeks where I do upload throughout the week because I don't know if I'm going to be available on the weekend because of, you know, events that may come up. And if I'm not, I'll just post a video on the weekend. I'd rather be early than late with the videos and all that stuff. But it's crazy. Like, it is really crazy, and it really kind of makes me sick that even happens. So that is exactly where I'm going to leave you guys off today. So thank you everybody so much for listening to this week's podcast. If you have any opinions about today's show, anything I talked about, you have anything to say, please tell me in the comments below, and I will be sure to read and will probably respond, depending on what I'm doing. Hopefully I won't forget, because sometimes I just plain forget because I'm doing other things at the same time. So that kind of happens. But if you have any opinions, any feedback, anything, just tell me in the comments below, and I will be sure to get to that. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and get updated every time I post another video. If you have any suggestions for topics, also tell me in the comments below. Don't know why I didn't mention that earlier, because I love getting topics from you guys, and it's just it's crazy. I don't know what to think anymore. YouTube is killing us. It's just killing us. But anyway, thanks guys for listening. Hope you all have a great day, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Inside